Hi, I'm Judy Vitale with your weekly horoscopes at work from readthestars.com. This is the week of July 20th through 26th, and if you don't believe that summer is passing by rather quickly, I'm going to remind you that this week, among other really big things, the Sun and Mercury will both be going into Leo, so we're reaching the middle of summer now. Pretty astounding, isn't it? Okay, what's the biggest news about this week? Venus, the planet of love, friendship, good times, love affairs, going retrograde, meaning that it's going to look from Earth as though it's moving backwards, meaning that all kinds of people who used to be in your life are likely to send you Facebook friend requests and call you and out of the blue, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. I just want to put a word in here. If you are an ex of mine, there's a good reason why we broke up. I'm good. Thank you very much. It can be annoying and troubling, especially when it's a situation that you'd rather not be reminded of, but it can also be helpful. Let's just say that you did break up with someone and you made a mistake, or you ended a friendship and now you really think that you're ready to go back into it. As long as it's healthy and it's not messed up or anything, Venus retrograde is a really good time for that. It will be going on until September 5th. It begins on Saturday, on the 25th, on Saturday, and so be prepared for that. It starts at 5:29 a.m., so hang in there. For some of us, it's already started because Venus has been in the part of the zodiac where she will be while she's in retrograde. We call that in shadow. So in a way, it's already started. It's also a good time to go back to artistic projects and pick them up and try to do some new things with them based on something you've learned since the last time you looked at them. So Venus retrograde is not all bad. The next one is Uranus retrograde, happening at 6:38 a.m. on Sunday. Okay, when that occurs, you can pretty well just imagine that the things that you've been going through with regard to your nervous level, your level of nervousness, especially those of us with Aries and Cancer and Capricorn and Libra in our charts, it's going to get stirred up again. You're going to go back over some lessons that you might not have learned that may have come to you over the last 6 months or so. And Uranus stays retrograde a good time of the year, so it isn't as big of a thing, but it is an event when Uranus goes retrograde. And as I said, the Sun will be going into Leo on Wednesday at 11:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and Mercury will be going into Leo on Thursday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Now, a real quick day by day, because it took a lot of your time already just explaining to you what's happening. On Monday, we have a Virgo moon. This is a really great way to set up the week. So just organize stuff. If you have a talk to deliver, it's a really good time to get into details on Monday. Tuesday, we've got a quick void, of course, between 6:06 and 9:23 a.m. That's really not bad. Then the moon goes into Libra. You'll always say the right thing when the moon is in Libra. You might want to say, you just stepped on my toe, but when the moon is in Libra, you go, that's all right. I'll be fine. You know, so that's just the way it is. But be careful not to give away too much while the moon is in Libra. Negotiate, but don't cave. The Sun will be in a trine with Saturn on Tuesday as well, and that creates good organization and pointed conversations. Wednesday, the Libra moon continues with Mercury trine Saturn. Really good for formulating ideas, putting things down in writing, and even getting them out to people who are going to ultimately have to understand them. Thursday is the day when we have a little bit of a long void, of course, moon period, when we shouldn't be having meetings, shouldn't be making new starts with anything, but rather cleaning things up, finishing things. 2:12 to 10:07 p.m., at which point the moon goes into Scorpio. And then Mercury will go into Leo, and the Sun will conjunct Mercury, all of that on Thursday. So with that, there's going to be a shift in the mood. People will begin to be a little bit more outgoing than they have been, because the Sun will have gone to Leo, as we said earlier, Wednesday night at about 11:30. Friday, we've got the Scorpio moon, great for finishing projects, great for really reading people. So if you're in a meeting and you want to figure out how people are going to make their decision, this is a way that you can get a feel as to what they're going to do with their emotional reaction to things. So just test them out a little bit and see what happens. Don't test too hard, though, especially not on Saturday, because in addition to the Venus retrograde, we have Mars square Uranus. That's why I say I think that this Venus retrograde is going to bring back some unhappy things from the past, some things that are going to cause us to really stand our ground. And there's no reason why you have to let somebody back in your life. Yes, it has been said by great spiritual leaders that we need to forgive, but you can forgive without allowing people to step on you. But yeah, it is a good idea to forgive. So maybe that's what you need to do as well. Just, I won't say forgive and don't forget either. I will say forgive, but also respect yourself before allowing something to happen again. On Sunday, the Scorpio moon goes void between 5:14 and 8:24 a.m. and then the sun goes into happy Sagittarius. So the weekend ends on an excellent note. A great day for parties and hanging out and doing whatever you can outside if you're in the right part of the world for summer, and just really enjoy yourself on Sunday. As for me, I will be at Journeys of Life this week and not for a while after that. I'm going to be making some trips. So I'll be at Journeys of Life on July 21st. That is Tuesday from 1 to 5 p.m. You can call 412-681-8755 to make an appointment, or you can just drop by. We're right there at 810 Bellefonte Street in Shadyside. So if you have any other questions for me, like, Judy, when is your new website going to be done? I'm working on it. It'll probably be launched after the Venus retrograde. You can reach me at Judy, Judi, at readthestars.com.